Tricks. Stockholm, well, fantastic to be back because this is one of my favourite cities in the world, and we work with some of the best producers. And today, I'm recording one of my first original songs, "I'm Coming Home Again," which the guys wrote, Per and David. And Simon thinks it's going to be a hit, so should be a good day. I'm just anxious that the album works out well. I mean, I know these guys. They make me feel very comfortable in the studio. But I want a #1 album, that's the priority. These guys are very modest because the kind of artists that they've worked with are pretty much superstars. Britney Spears, when she kind of started her career, came here. And you've only got to look around the studio. I mean, there's her however many platinum selling discs. And Westlife, of course, do a lot here with the same label as me. Il Diva do a lot with them. I don't feel intimidated or nervous, so that's a good thing, to get the best out of an artist in the studio. And they make me make tea. They let me make tea whenever I want, so that's a good thing because I'm addicted to tea. Where's the bin? I've forgotten where the bin is. And here we have my favourite book. I don't mean to be rude, but Simon Cowell's, or actually, it's a bloody good read. Really good read, very, very funny. Not sure he wrote it, but see, he never really leaves me. He's always there. This should make a noise, I think, doesn't it?
Words can't describe just how dull you really are.
His voice has gone down. I think he needs new batteries.
That was totally pathetic.
He speaks like Barry White. Lonely. Because your demo singer just says, lonely.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you feel it feels right and all that, if it does work, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see after a few hours of pumping.
It'll work.
It'll work.
One of my weird little rituals is I go to a toilet to warm up. I've always done it since the age of about 11 because the acoustic's so much better. But in all seriousness, I have to warm up before I go in the studio because we'll end up doing about 4 or 5 hours straight singing. And if you're not warmed up, then, well, personally, I'm just conked out of gas. So it's a little bit weird, but I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Bye.
Just look at all these other artists coming from the X Factor show. I mean, the big potential, like Leona Lewis, Shane Ward as well, you know, major stars all over the world, and hopefully Rhydian is the next one, you know.
I'm coming home again, home to you, my heart will lead to find that place again where I won't be lonely.
Excellent, dude.
I'm coming home again. Home. Well, this is my back garden and my parents' back garden. We're in the common. My house is just down there, and in the distance, you can hardly see it today because it's quite hazy, but it's Senny Bridge, my local village. Beautiful area. Everybody knows everybody else there. It's where I go to shop and train when I come back. Unfortunately, I don't get the opportunity to come back and see the family very often because I'm so busy. Far cry from London and Los Angeles. I love messing around on my motorbike, which I bought last year. Just plenty of open space, just time to reflect and, you know, think about how lucky I am, you know. Spend time with the family as well, which I very seldom have the opportunity to do that.
I think he's actually only been home about 3 weekends since December, so he's been away a lot of that time.
no matter what I succeed, what I achieve in my career, I hope to remain grounded, and what helps me do that is my family. My mum would definitely make sure that I keep my feet firmly on the ground. You know, I was very lucky because I had an incredible childhood. Parents that really loved me and gave me the best. My main passion when I was a youngster was playing rugby. And my dad's dream was for me to be a Welsh rugby player. But you know what? I wasn't forced into doing that because I wanted to do the same thing. I mean, my heroes at the time were people like Neil Jenkins. I aspired to be Scott Gibbs because I used to play centre.
So, what's your boy called? Harry, the ginger guy, yeah. Reminds me of myself. I used to have red hair.
Yeah.
Go on, go on! Hey! It's just great to be back, to see where I began playing rugby. I was so passionate about rugby for so many years. And people ask me, you know, do I miss it? And the answer to that is yes. And coming back here and seeing the youngsters play reaffirms that feeling. I wish I was on the pitch playing. Well played. I had two passions in life growing up, and that was performing and singing and rugby. And yes, I wanted to play rugby for Wales, but you know, the compromise, it's a compromise, but it's a great compromise to be able to sing and perform, and to sing in the Millennium Stadium and things like that. It's, you know, that's fine by me. Sometimes being a celebrity can be a bit of a hassle and whatnot, but you know, that's part of the job. But it's very rewarding as well. I get letters frequently from fans saying how I've made a difference. Then when I read that, that makes it all worthwhile.
I still miss you on Saturday night singing your beautiful songs. I heard you're about to do a CD. I'm on tenterhooks waiting for that.
Prince of Wales has asked me to write to you to thank you for your absolutely wonderful performance at the dinner of the Kids Company last week in London. His Royal Highness was tremendously impressed, very much enjoyed meeting you before the evening began, and hopes that your singing career will continue to become even more successful.
Thank you for bringing music back into my life after losing it for 25 years. It's a wonderful gift to receive, and I hope you have a long and happy life.
If you want to succeed, then you have to be disciplined and focused, and that's how I've always led my life. However, in the music industry, it seems nowadays a lot of people get caught up in the drugs world and drinking and ending up in rehab. You know what? Who knows what's going to happen? I hope that never happens to me. But I don't even drink or take drugs.